Nice to meet you. What's your name, sir?
Mike.
Mike. All right, guys. Mike does not wish to be on camera, but he's offered to be interviewed. So, yeah. Yeah. Mike, what made you swap a house for a boat? Was it the cost or just adventure?
To be fair, it was living rough and trying to, an opportunity come up to put a roof over my head and not sleeping rough.
Right. Tell me about the boat and the moment you moved on board. Was it magical, chaotic, or did something immediately go wrong?
To be fair, it was instantly I needed to clean it, but it was nice to have a place of my own. And once it was clean, then it was nice. It was different. The first night is a whole new experience. Yeah, all the little noises, all the swaying. It's a minute to get used to, but I always like water anyway.
So let's talk about money. How much did your boat cost? And what should people expect price-wise in the UK for anyone wanting to buy a boat?
Well, it depends on what boat you're buying, really. For me, mine's a fiberglass, so I'd say it's better than a narrowboat because I don't have to get it out. But in the region of this, you're looking at about 15 grand.
About 15 grand.
Yeah.
That's not so bad. What do your monthly expenses look like? And how does it compare to renting or owning a house?
But to be fair, you still got your expenditures. It's not like we live rent free.
Yeah.
It's literally we still got to pay for fuel. Like my generator's running now. I still need that to charge. Plus, I have to charge my batteries. My expenditure, it might be a little bit less, but it's still not as cheap as people think it is. And it's our house. It's not just one of them. People seem to think now you have all this challenging. It's cheaper to live on a boat. Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper, but the upkeep. If you rent or own your home, if you rent it, you can go to your landlord when there's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem with something on my work. I have to pay to get it fixed. So my circumstances in my life actually impact how I live my life. We don't go away. Sorry, that's my dog.
That's all right. What's something that's way more expensive than people think? And what's something that's surprisingly cheap living on a boat?
See, cheap is the happiness.
Yeah.
That's
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom. You have the right to move, and people on the canal are a lot more sociable. I see my neighbours; they move every time. I can't move, but I say hello to them. They say hello to me. They see my dog. It's quite. If I lived in a council, but it's the only time I've talked to my neighbour is if, you got my parcel.
Yeah.
Like there's no like boating like community, whereas the housing just seems like you pay the man, you're stressed, you keep doing this endless cycle just to keep a roof over your head. All everyone's doing. But to keep a roof over their head.
Makes sense. So how do you handle electricity, water, waste, heating, and Wi-Fi?
Waste? Waste, you have to get your waste tank done.
Okay. So you got that?
I can run it off my battery, and I've got a diesel heater, so
Right.
on my other boat, I've got a diesel heater. This one's under renovation.
Okay, because that's what most people always don't know about, the waste, how to handle it.
Yeah, it's like the marinas over there, they've got a waste disposal unit. So you can drive your boat in there or tow your boat in there and you can empty your waste.
So you have like a container?
Yeah, no, they do. They suck it out because we got a tank.
Ah, I see.
So yeah.
Fantastic.
And if not, there's toilets about and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice.
But it's nice.
And what does a normal day look like for you?
Same as any other one. Everyone's day. I get up, I go to work.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay. Because there's this misconception of people thinking boat people are kind of rough and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get up. I've got a full-time job. So at 8 o'clock, I'll finish at 4 o'clock.
Okay, that's a myth buster.
Even a flat roof for me. Literally, I'm out there grafting every day. I've done it since I was 15 and I worked Scott to Vic. Just because life's a little bit cheaper, but I'm like, my boat's under renovation. So it's like my expenditures are sky high at the minute.
Amazing. Now be honest, how bad is winter really? Is it cozy? Is it chaos or character?
Character building? Oh, mate. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Character building, yeah, definitely. Because the winter we've had recently, that few couple of weeks with ice cold and stuff like that, Yeah, my boat was freezing.
Yeah.
The minute the heater goes off, it felt like my boat, it was an icebox, and I've got to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that can be a bit of something, isn't it?
it's got, yeah, I know in a house, it's like you hold it, but in a boat, it was not insulated and it's not done right. But obviously, the heck's why they have renovations. But yeah,
Amazing. What is one joy of boat living that nobody on land ever gets to experience? Like, what you,
honestly,
yeah,
wildlife,
nature.
nature. Like other night time, it's like last night, I'll be honest, I forgot to take my bin bag over to the rubbish. Yeah. So I woke up this morning to get up and I'll come in here to get my work stuff. And I looked and the bin bag had been dragged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to clean it up. Okay. Yeah. But just the joys of nature. It's like a certain time in the evening, once it gets about, say, I think yesterday it was about quarter to six, about quarter to five. Yeah. All the birds from over there, they're sat in the trees now. They fly from there. They come around here. They swoop for about half an hour. There's just a pack. Well, not a pack of them, but a swarm. Wow. Yeah. And it's like that's because of where I live, obviously. But
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. I love this area. I come for walks. Yeah, a lot of time. So what is the downside of living on a boat?
but if it's raining and you need to, you know, your generator goes up or something like that, or you need something.
Yes.
To say it can be the same as in a house, like your power going out.
Okay.
But
So mostly it's to do with electricity going off, losses of power.
but nah, to be fair, not even that. Yeah, I don't think there is a downside. It's just joyous. It's nice.
Okay.
So there is completely different way of life.
Yeah. Is there a strong community among boaters, or is it more like everyone for themselves?
No, there is. There boaters look after boaters, and they look after everyone.
Okay, so it's even better than keep on living.
Yeah, and you got to think floaters move, so they might be in an area where they see something and they don't like it, and they'll move. But there's groups and there's things and things like that. Yeah, so it's a community. But those boaters do get targeted. So
Okay. What is the funniest or weirdest thing that's happened to you because you live on a boat? Wow. I like the laughs. Excited for us, kind of.
yeah, well, to be fair, I hadn't seen my little nephew in a couple of years because it's just busy out of my life, his life and whatnot. Yeah, and he sits. And he comes to my boat. I left him alone for 30 seconds to go on my other boat.
Yeah.
And all I heard was, help, help. He was literally, he stepped off the edge. Because he's all overgrown, he thought there was concrete still there and he slipped straight in and he was hanging on the side of my boat. It literally, no, he was fine. Like, he's still enough to stand up in it, but he was just like, and I was just like, well, I've had you on my boat for 30 seconds and you've already fell in.
Oh, my. Yes, that was rough.
And my dog can't swim.
Yes, I
don't
dogs normally after is
Yeah. The other day, over there, there's a little bin over there. There's a little concrete bit, so you can walk and then it drops. Yeah. She's just got the water under her feet, and then it drops, and then she sinks like a little balloon, and I have to fetch her out.
Wow. How about stuff like address deliveries and things like that?
Deliveries, you got pickup points, or you can have your PO boxes. So there is ways you can maneuver from a house to a boat, but yeah. But don't get me wrong, we still have to pay mooring fees, like if you're private mooring, or if we still have to pay our license and CRT. But there is still bills that we have every week. But these are our homes. We can just move house easier than everyone else.
Of course. How often do you have to move? Because I think there's like regulation.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, and how much is the license, for boat going in?
I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah,
Fair enough. Right.
It's me saying it's not fair on everyone else because maybe everyone else don't want it. It's you still have to pay our way.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. And lastly, very important question. For anyone watching this thinking that I want to go and live on a boat, what's your honest advice and where should they start?
To be fair, if you wanted to live on a boat, it's got to be sick. You can't just do it on a whim.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, for me, I've always liked water. Sounds of wave crashing against rocks has always been soothing and calm.
Yeah.
And I always fly down the canal on my bike and stuff like that. So it's different. You can't just, I wouldn't do it on a whim. But yeah, it's a lot of getting used to. It's not easy, but it's lovely because you can travel the whole of the UK
Okay.
on a boat. That's how all our merchandise used to be maneuvered,
Yeah.
top to bottom, all the way. So if you wanted to,
Yeah, you can travel.
you can travel anywhere. All the way.
That's nice. So you don't really have like any advice for them. It's like if you want it.
No, advice, if it's something that you're interested in doing, then yeah, go for it. It's not for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one because some people just do it on a whim,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's got to be. It's a lifestyle choice.
Yes.
Because once you own it, and if you give up everything else, it's not as easy to sell. And yeah, so you can't do it on a whim.
Are you happy living on a boat?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
When I go back to living in a house,
Yeah.
no. The only thing I miss about living on a boat is a bath. Because I'm a bath now, not a shower, man.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah. So you got a nice shower in case.
yeah, I can have a shower. But for me, I like to soak in a bath after a hard day, innit? So that's why they've got friends and family.
Amazing.
Style like that.
Nice.
We,
Anything else you like to say on this? This nice.
yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I like my life, and yeah. You live on a boat?
No, I don't live on a boat, but
Are you thinking about it? Hey, you must be thinking about it.
well, I visit different communities, and I think this is one of very interesting communities. That
So yeah, along here,
Yeah.
it's everyone's kind of knows each other. Most of them, like you got the people over there, so you say hello to them. You got the long time moorers that have been there, and in most of these boats, a lot of them changed. But it's some of the people you see going up,
yeah,
you see them coming like that. I heard. See them. It's like I was walking down the road, and I see a couple that was behind us, and they said hello to me, and it was like happened a few times. So it's like, yeah, you do know down there, and I was like, oh, there's hammer, and I was like, oh, but it's just because I was moored there for like a week,
Yeah.
and then yeah,
and does your boat like break down quite a lot? Cause
now this one ain't got an engine. That's why, but the other one, that one will tow this one once I finish renovating.
okay, cause I got a friend, and once he was just right there, yeah, and he has problems with his boat.
Yeah, you know what? Because but the thing is that old school built-in engines on narrowboats. That's why I went fiberglass.
Okay,
So
and is it easy to get like people? Like when you go cars, you got AA coming around. If you break down,
see, that's the thing. I will say that's the thing about boating. Yeah, is if you're having a problem and you're in the middle of the canal and you have a problem and there's a boat coming towards you, yeah, if you say that you're in trouble, 9 times out of 10, I'd say 10 times out of 10, that person on the boat coming towards you, if they can help you, even to get you out the middle of the canal,
yeah,
and get you onto the side or pull you to where you need to go, they will help you.
I mean,
Like they don't discriminate.
yeah, I like the idea of community because
It's like literally when I was towing here, my boat I had before, the engine broke on it. So I Japa it because our 2 boats tied together. And literally, a geezer coming along, never towed a boat in his life. He towed me to here with this up.
amazing.
Like, just because he was going that way, he said, don't worry, I'll tow you.